As I stepped into the Anelia Resort and Spa, Flic and Flac, I couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and anticipation. I had booked a superior room with a pool and sea view, and I was ready to indulge in a week of relaxation and pampering. But little did I know, my dream vacation would soon turn into a nightmare. The moment I entered my room, I was struck by the spaciousness and the stunning view. But as I began to settle in, I noticed the beds were hard and the pillows weren't exactly the most comfortable. I mean, who doesn't love a good night's sleep? It's like the foundation of a great vacation, right? But I shrugged it off, thinking maybe it's just me being picky. The real problems began when I tried to use the shower. The water would cut off intermittently and it was always cold. I mean, can you imagine? You're standing there lathering up and suddenly the water just stops. It's like, what even is the point of a shower if you can't even get wet? And don't even get me started on the temperature. I'm not asking for much, just a nice, warm shower to start my day. Is that too much to ask for, Anelia Resort and Spa? But I digress. The shower situation was just the tip of the iceberg. The minibar, which was supposed to be replenished daily, was always empty. I mean, what's the point of an all-inclusive resort if you can't even get a decent snack? And don't even get me started on the lack of locks on the balcony door. I mean, seriously, who doesn't lock their balcony door? It's like basic security 101. I felt like I was just asking to get robbed. And then there was the rock pool. Oh, the rock pool. It was like a sad, broken mess. The steps were all broken and lifting up with holes in them. I mean, what kind of resort doesn't maintain their facilities? It's like you're basically asking for a lawsuit, and the coral and fish, oh my god, they were just left to rot. It was like a sad, depressing sight. But the worst part was the beach. It was like a shingled, broken coral mess. And don't even get me started on the local youngsters smoking weed and stealing guest clothes. I mean, can you imagine? You're trying to relax on the beach and some kid comes along and steals your towel. It's like, what kind of vibe is that? And the staff, oh my god, the staff. They were so unfriendly and unprofessional. They would chat with each other for 20 minutes while I tried to get their attention. And when I finally did, they seemed annoyed that I was bothering them. I mean, isn't that their job? To, serve customers? I just don't get it. I mean, how can a resort be so badly managed? Is it too much to ask for a simple, decent vacation? I paid good money to stay at this place, and this is what I get. It's like a total scam. And you know what the worst part is? It's not just me. There are so many other reviewers who have had the same experience. I mean, it's not like I'm just being picky. There's a pattern here, folks, a pattern of neglect and incompetence. So to all my fellow travelers out there, let this be a warning. Avoid the Anelia Resort and Spa, Flic and Flac like the plague. Trust me, you won't regret it. What do you guys think? Have you had a similar experience at this resort? Share your comments and stories below.
Okay, so I was looking into stuff near Anelia Resort and Spa in Flic and Flac, just because. And it's depressing, honestly. It's not the resort itself. Anelia looks nice, but the businesses around there, they're a bit tricky, let's say. Businesses around here, they often seem to really push things, Like they want your money asterisk now asterisk. And there's this one, Palm and Jerry excursion. People are saying, and I read it online, that they basically scam tourists. They promise amazing trips, take your money, and then nothing. Or something way worse than what they said. Like you pay for a fancy catamaran cruise and end up on a tiny, broken-down boat with 3 other people. Can you believe it? How could they? I bet the tourist felt so awful, right? Probably spent ages trying to get their money back, maybe even went to the police, but honestly, those things take forever. I imagine they were stressed the whole rest of their holiday, which is sad. And Palm and Jerry. They probably just kept taking money from the next unsuspecting tourist staying near Anelia Resort and Spa. They probably thought, oh, they're on vacation, they won't bother fighting it. It's just, and it's not just tour companies. Businesses here are generally opportunistic. Like they see someone who looks like a tourist and immediately think, how can I get more money from them? I saw someone mention online that stores sometimes inflate prices massively, especially for things like souvenirs. They'll charge you double or triple what a local would pay. It's just so unfair. You imagine the tourist, excited about finding a gift for their family, thinking they're getting a good deal, only to find out they've been completely ripped off. They probably felt so stupid and taken advantage of. And the shop owner, they'd probably just laugh all the way to the bank, thinking about their next victim coming from Anelia Resort and Spa. Honestly, it makes you lose faith in people. It's like you go on vacation to relax to escape all this, and then this happens. You expect kindness and you get this. It's just exhausting, you know.
The landscape of businesses surrounding Anelia Resort and Spa, Flic and Flac. It's a bit like discovering a beautiful beach only to find the sand is mostly tiny, irritating pebbles. It's not awful asterisk exactly, but it's consistently disappointing. A nagging feeling that things could be so much better. A feeling that festers. From what I've observed, and trust me, I've observed asterisk a lot asterisk, the establishments here operate under a sort of unspoken agreement to fall just short of what a visitor might reasonably expect. It's almost intentional, a shadow of what it could be. Let's start with what seems to be a central hub for locals and tourists alike, Cascavelle Shopping Mall, the overall impression. A building desperately trying to remember what its original purpose was. It seems the businesses here don't prioritize making things easy for customers. Instead, they actively create hurdles. People talk about wandering aimlessly, searching for restrooms that are cleverly hidden, like some sort of architectural scavenger hunt nobody asked for. It's a minor annoyance, but it speaks to a larger apathy. And if you do manage to locate the restrooms, don't expect a pristine experience. The post office within the mall, according to several accounts, is a monument to inefficiency. Apparently, one person often mans the counter while simultaneously conducting personal phone calls. Imagine that. You're trying to send a postcard, dreaming of home, and you're stuck behind someone waiting for Reginald to finish arranging his weekend plans. An hour wasted, a dozen frustrated sighs, and a growing suspicion that maybe carrier pigeons aren't such a bad idea. And then there's the whole vaxguard situation. Reports of zero social distancing during checks, coupled with whispers of people flouting isolation rules, create a sense of unease. It's a strange blend of bureaucracy and blatant disregard for safety. The food court doesn't fare much better. A lack of variety, combined with complaints about cleanliness, flies apparently are frequent diners, doesn't inspire culinary confidence. One person even lamented the loss of an ocean view, replaced by McDonald's. McDonald's on a tropical island. It feels like a betrayal of everything Mauritius stands for. The bank, MCB Cascavelle, is a particularly grim tale. People describe waiting hours for basic services, enduring a labyrinthine process, and encountering staff who seem actively determined to make your life difficult. It's the kind of place that makes you question your life choices. Parking, too, is a constant struggle. Construction has reduced space, buses block roadways, and pedestrians are forced to play a dangerous game of chicken with oncoming traffic. Moving on, we have 7 Colours Spa. Now a spa should be a sanctuary, a place of blissful relaxation. However, a concerning pattern emerges here. There's a claim of negative reviews being mysteriously deleted, a tactic that suggests something isn't quite right. Beyond that, a deeply unsettling story of a massage gone wrong. A client requested a gentle massage, explicitly stating a preference for light pressure, yet they left with a significant bruise. A bruise. It's a stark reminder that even in a place dedicated to wellness, things can go horribly wrong. Imagine the feeling, the vulnerability. It's disturbing. While others found it just okay, the overall picture isn't comforting. Then comes Zub Express, an establishment that seems to thrive on a unique brand of chaos. This is where my idealism truly suffers. From what people have said, the food is described as tasteless, frozen, and generally disappointing. One review compared it unfavorably to Indian restaurants in Europe. And the service. Apparently, if you don't fit a certain mold, you'll receive judgmental stares. Tourists are warned to stay away, advised that this restaurant caters to a specific community, regardless of the quality of the food. The